All right, so how can we demonstrate with the graph to show how the fixed exchange rate system works, okay? So we looked at the four tools that government or the central bank can use to achieve or maintain the fixed exchange rate, okay? So the graph over here, we have Australian currency market, right? And currently we're at this point, 1 USD per 1 Australian dollars, but the fixed exchange rate says that the fixed rate was 2 American dollars for 1 Australian dollars, okay? So how can they shift this demand curve up here so that they can come back to the fixed exchange rate? Well, you can look at it, right? First one, interest rate, for example, right? We can, the Australian central bank can raise the interest rate. What happens if they raise the interest rate? If they raise the interest rate, it will attract foreign investors to what? To attain Australian dollars so they can use that to get higher return, right? They can use Australian dollars to gain financial assets, or they can use that to put in the bank, or et cetera, et cetera. There's a reason why high interest rate that attracts more foreign investors. If that happens, the demand will definitely increase, right? The demand for Australian dollars would definitely increase up here, right? So we have a new demand curve here, which will bring us to the newly set rate, which is back to the fixed rate that the Australian central bank or the government has set in the beginning, right? And you can also play with the supply curve, I assume, right? If a supply curve moves here, right? If a supply curve moves reduces, right? You'll also come back to the fixed rate, right? So there's a few ways we can do that, right? How can the Australian dollar supply decrease? Well, I guess if you do that, then we can definitely lower the interest rate as well, right? What happens if we lower the interest rate? Let's say the interest rate was originally 10% in Australia, but the central bank reduces to 2%. Then what happens to 2%? The Australian investors, they will want to invest at a country with a higher interest rate returns. So that means they will supply less, right? They'll definitely supply less because, that's what happened, right? Yeah, they'll supply less. So you can see the relationship between how demand and supply can adjust to using these 4 different tools here, right? We have 3 other tools, but it all works the same way, right? It works vice versa if you want to increase the demand or reduce the supply, right? So there's all you have to know. And in another video, we're going to look at a system called floating fixed. It's like a mixture between free floating and fixed exchange rate. We call that managed exchange rate, okay? And that's the exchange system that is used most commonly in the world right now, okay? So that's it for now. Thank you.